Welcome to Alison's Pilates studio. So today is a day when we're going to do some classical mat, and we like to do that here on a regular basis, and that helps us with our reformer practice. So we're going to go through the first 20 exercises on the Classical Pilates movement. So we are going to bring ourselves onto a mat. You can either be on a mat on a reformer or you can be on the floor. We are going to bring ourselves, sit tall, take a breath in, take a breath out. Remember, when you take the breath in, really breathe into your ribs. You're taking a breath in and then blow that air out. Again, take a breath in. And when we breathe out, remember to pull up from our pelvic floor. So we're going to breathe out. And with that, we're going to take our arms forward, sitting up lovely and tall. Really pull up through that waist, sit up tall. We're going to take a breath in. As we exhale, we are going to curl through, pull our tummy up through to our ribs, and we're going to curl our spine down. One vertebrae at a time. We're going to bring ourselves down. We're going to lay ourselves down. We're going to bring our hands onto the floor. We're going to bring our sole of our foot to our glute and the sole of our foot to our glute. We're going to take a breath in and take a breath out. On the next breath out, we're going to lift up our legs. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, using your hip, draw your leg up into tabletop. You're going to flex that foot. You're going to tilt the pelvis so your spine is imprinted, and you're going to take a breath in and use the out breath to pull the other leg up. You're going to put your legs together, or you can keep them apart. From here, we are going to take a breath in, lift up our head, our neck and our shoulders. We're looking through our legs. We're going to extend our arms long, and we're going to pump our arms. So we're going to do the Pilates 100, where we breathe in for 5 and then out for 5. You're breathing in for 5 and out for 5. Keep looking through those legs or at those quads if you've got your legs together. We're breathing in for 5 and out for 5. If you want to try to draw yourself up a little bit more as you're breathing out, do that by taking a breath in for 5 and out for 5. We're coming in for 5. And we're coming out for 5. You should be able to see your toes over your knees and those feet are flexed. Remember, we're taking a breath in for 5 and then out. We're coming in for 5 and then out for 5. We're going to do 4 more rounds. We come in for 5, out for 5, in for 5, out for 5, 2 more, in for 5, out for 5. Make sure the arm pumping is coming from the top of the arms, in for 5, and then out for 5. We're going to hold, and then we're going to lower our shoulders, our neck, and our head. We're going to lay our hands down. We're going to take a breath in, and we're going to draw one leg down. We're going to take a breath in and using our hip, take our other leg down. From here, you're going to slide your left leg along the floor and then your right leg. You're going to take a breath in and draw your arms up. Your arms are going to go behind you. Just before they hit the floor, you're going to take a breath in and lift up your head, your neck, your shoulders, and then you're going to exhale and draw up from the top of that abdominal. Spine, your middle spine, your upper spine down. You're going to take those arms behind you. Let them just before they touch. You're going to draw your head up. Try to keep those arms in line with your head, and then you're going to curl yourself up. Feel like you're taking your head over towards your knees, and then we're going to stack up our spine, stacking it up from the bottom all the way to the top. From here, we're going to go down again and we're going to stay down. So we curl, really draw that tummy through. You tilted your head, you're now looking down. along your body as you bring yourself all the way through. You're going to bring your left leg towards your glute. You're going to slide your right heel towards your glute. From here, we're going to take a breath in and we're going to lift up our left leg. You're going to remember, tilt your pelvis, and then you are going to bring up your right leg. Bring your legs together. From here, we're going to take a breath in, and as we breathe out, we're going to tilt our legs towards us, and then we're going to lower them down. We want to just do a couple of practices. We're going to draw our knees towards us, and then we're going to draw them away. This time, we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to bring them towards us. We're going to take those legs right behind us and extend. You want to take your legs down towards the floor, and then you're going to lift them up. You're going to separate them. You're going to flex through those feet. Try to use your ankles as you're flexing, and then you're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to curl your spine all the way down. Really control that curl. You're going to bring your legs all the way, go through center, and then all the way back to the floor. And then we're going to take a breath in. I'm going to move down an inch. We're going to take a breath in. And we're going to go again. We're going to lift our legs straight from the floor though this time. So we take a breath in, we draw those legs up. As we breathe out, take our legs over to the floor. We take our feet, we touch the floor. We then lift them up, lengthen behind the knees, push through those heels. You've flexed your feet, and you're going to draw yourselves all the way down. Really looking at your knees as they come past. Your feet are up. We're going to come all the way down. All the way down. And then we're going to do that once more. I'm going to move down a little bit more. We're going to take a breath in and then out. Next breath in, we're going to draw our legs together. As we breathe out, we're going to lift them up, bring them all the way over. We're then going to touch down our feet. We're going to lift them up. Flex the feet, separate out your legs, hip distance. Then take a breath in. Looking at your quads, draw your spine down, and allow your legs to come through middle, and then you're going to lower them all the way down, really control that movement. You're going to now take your right sole of your foot towards your glute. You're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to use your right hip, and you're going to lift that leg into tabletop. Going to extend that leg up to the ceiling. Want to really try and extend behind that knee. We're going to take a breath in, and as we breathe out, take a breath out. And then we're going to breathe in, and we're going to start a circle. We're going to take our leg around, and then we're going to close that circle as we breathe out. So we breathe in to start the circle, and then we breathe out. Last time, we go round. And then breathe out. You're going to bend your knee. You're going to place that foot back down from your hip. Draw your other heel in. You're going to take a breath in, and you're going to lift up that left leg. You're going to extend your left leg to the ceiling. Remember, try to lengthen behind the knee, and you're going to lengthen out the right leg on the floor. You're going to take a breath in and start the circle. And then we're going to curl up with that leg. We're going to start the circle as we go round. And then we're going to bring it all the way round. We're going to draw a circle. Then breathe out as you come round. You're going to bring that leg into tabletop. You're going to put your hands behind your knees. You're going to take a breath in and lift up your head, your neck, your shoulders. And as you breathe out, you're going to draw yourself up. You're going to keep hold of that foot. You're going to bring the other leg off the floor. You're going to take your hands onto your ankles. Now here we want to be looking down towards our tummies, so we're getting a curve in our spine. We want to bring those knees in tight, curl through the spine. We're going to take a breath in and out. And then we're going to take a breath in and roll back, roll like a ball. and then draw yourself up on the out breath. We're going to roll, and we're going to roll out. Last time, we're going to roll, and then we're going to roll out. Hopefully you're doing it on the floor and you're very safe. If you're doing it on a reformer, make sure that you're in the middle of the reformer. From here, we're going to put one leg down and the other leg. We're going to extend one leg out, extend our other leg. Make sure you're center of your mat, make your hands out long. And we're going to draw ourselves down, all the way back down. We're going to take the left leg, sole of the foot to the glute, and then the right leg. Take a breath in and draw up your left leg, and then you're going to draw up your right leg. Make sure you've tilted your pelvis and your spine is imprinted. From here, you're going to lift up your head, your neck, your shoulders. You're going to take your hands and wrap them around the knee of your right leg. You're going to now extend your left leg away, and you're going to bring that right knee in, and you're going to take your outside hand and put it on your ankle. And you're going to pulse that leg in for 1, for 2, and then you're going to push it out and extend and swap your hands for 1, for 2, and then we're going to switch again. We're going to come for 1, for 2, single leg stretch, and we're going to go again. 1 more on each side, and then last one. And then when you're finished, you're going to come back into that tabletop. You're going to have your hands on your knees, your head, neck, and shoulders are up, and make sure your spine is imprinted. From here, you're going to pull your knees in a bit, and then you're going to extend your legs out and your arms around. Make sure you take the tension out of your shoulders, draw them down, all the way around. And remember, you take your legs as high or as low as you can get them, keeping your spine on the floor. Last time, we're going to go all the way around. And then we're going to take our hands behind our knees. We're going to take a breath in. And on the out breath, we're going to curl ourselves all the way up. We're going to sit tall. We're going to put one leg down. We're going to put the other leg down. We're going to extend one leg out. We're going to extend the other leg out. We're going to really sit up tall. You want to really pull yourself up from the waist. And then we're going to take our hands forward. And we are going to pull forward from the top of our spine, okay? So you want to pull your hands forward and curl over the top of your spine only, just the top. And then we're going to re-stack up that spine. Think about really just the top quarter of your spine. You can put your hands on the floor and walk forward if you want, and pull the top of that spine over, and then walk those hands back so you sit that back up again. Last time, we're going to walk forward. Really curl over the top part of that spine, and then pull it back. Really feel you're pulling your top of your spine back. From here, we're going to bend one knee and then the other. We're going to take one leg off the floor. We're going to take the other leg off the floor. You're going to take your hands to the outsides of your legs. You're going to extend one leg up. You're going to extend the other leg up. You're going to be really trying to pull up from that chest. Then we're going to curl our spine and we're going to roll back. And then we're going to come back up all the way. And then we're going to take a breath in as we go back and really draw up from those hands. We want to really be still. This can really take you one way or the other. We're going to roll again. And then we're going to come up really tall last time. Then we're going to put our knees together. We're going to take our hands back behind our knees. And then we're going to curl ourselves back down. Our knees are back in tabletop, so remember to tilt your pelvis so your spine is imprinted, arms are long down your side. This time you're going to lift your legs up to the ceiling. You want to really keep straightening behind those knees, really difficult to do. Don't push out the knees, pull up behind your knees. Going to take a breath in. And then as we breathe out, we're going to circle around in a corkscrew all the way around. And take our legs all the way over and back to center. We're going to go again. We're going to go over to the right. Take it all the way down and bring those legs back up. We're going to go the other way. We're going to go left and really draw yourself all the way around. We're going to go one more time left And we're going to bring ourselves all the way back around. Bend your knees, take your hands behind your knees, lift up your head, neck and shoulders, and transition all the way back up. Take one leg down, take the other leg down. You're going to extend one leg out, extend the other. Make sure you're sitting up really tall. You want to work on your legs being as wide as your mat. We're going to take our arms out to the side. We're going to take our right hand and turn it, rotate it from the shoulder and get the thumb to go down. And our left hand, the thumb is going up. We're going to reach up out of our waist. Take a breath in and rotate around to your right. You're going to be looking back at that thumb that is pointing to the floor, and you're going to reach for the outside of your toe and pull yourself back up. You're going to reach, pull yourself back up. Then we're going to rotate back to center. We're going to turn our arms, remember, rotating from the shoulder. We're going to sit up really tall again. We're going to take a breath in, and we're going to rotate to the left. We're going to take a breath in, and we're going to reach, look behind, arm all the way back up. We're going to really reach forward, look behind at that hand that's behind you, and pull yourself back up to center. And then we're going to rotate all the way back round and bring our hands down. From here, we're now going to turn ourselves over, going to come onto our knees, going to walk ourselves out so that we're lying down. We're going to have our hands by our shoulders. We're going to look at the mat on the floor. We want to take our legs to as wide as the mat. You want to laterally turn out your legs. You're going to take a breath in and imagine you've got a marble that's just under your nose. You're going to roll the marble away an inch. Then you're going to take a breath in. On the breath out, you're going to draw your head and chest up all at the same time. Draw it up, try to use those hands as little as possible, and then we go down. Remember, you roll out that marble, you draw yourself up as much as you can. Now this time, when we lower ourselves down, we're then going to lift up our legs, and then we're going to lower our legs, and then we're going to lift up our head and chest. You're really trying to pull your shoulder blades down your back, and you're trying to use your back extensors. We go up again with those legs, and then we're going to come all the way up. Now with the swan, we can advance it, and you can let go of those hands as you come down. So we're going to do one like that. We're going to lift up those legs. We're going to draw ourselves out. Up, up, up. And then as we come up, as we go down, we're going to lift those arms up and roll. You're going to lift and roll. And then you're going to lower yourself down. Bring your legs together. You're going to bring yourselves up so that you're on your elbows. And you're now going to, again, think about pushing through your pelvic, like push that pubic bone to the floor. Bring your knuckles together. Sit up really tall. Try and pull through that chest using those back extensors. You're going to take a breath in, and you're going to draw your heel to your glute for 1 or 2, and then we're going to lower it down. We're going to come up for 1, 2, and lower down. Looking straight ahead, we go for 1, 2, and lower down. Again, heel to glute, 2, and down. 1 more, and then from here, we're going to keep those legs together. We're going to draw ourselves down, and then from here, we're going to keep those legs together. We're going to draw ourselves down. I want you to look to so you put your right ear on the floor to start with. You're going to take your hands, clasp them together, put them in the small of your back, and let your elbows touch the floor. You're going to now bring up your 2 legs together, and you're going to pull them to your glutes. 1, 2, and as you draw them away, you're going to lift up your head, push through those arms, and look at the floor. And then bring them down the other side. And then you're going to bring it in for 1 or 2. And then you're going to extend out again. And then we're going to come back down with our right ear on the mat. And then again, up, lengthen, and then draw yourself down. 1, 2. Now this time we're going to take our hands in line with our shoulders. We're going to just push ourselves up and back into that child's pose. We're going to reach back, take a breath in, take a breath out, and then you're going to bring yourself back into 4-point kneeling. You're going to turn yourself around. So we are looking forward again. From here, we are going to move into the next set. We're going to take our hands behind our head. Now you want to be really opening up those elbows. You want to really keep them as wide as you can. Pull up out of that waist again. Flex those feet. And this time we're going to hinge back. So we really take everything back together. And then we curl our spine. Take our lumbar spine, our middle spine, our top spine down to that floor. We're going to take a breath in as we lift up our head, neck and shoulders. We're really going to breathe out. As you can tell, that's quite a hard move. We're going to go once more. We're going to sit up lovely and tall. We are going to come down, curl, 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 curl. Really place that spine down one vertebra at a time. We're going to take a breath in and out. On the next breath in, we're going to lift up our head, our neck. And as you can see, I'm bringing my elbows in a bit, so push them out as you breathe out. And bring yourself in. This time we're going to hinge, we're going to curl down, and we're going to stay down. Curl down, really curl down, really curl yourself all the way down. Now you're going to take your arms down by your side. You're going to bring one glute heel towards your glute. We're going to bring the other heel towards your glute. We're just going to take a breath in. We're going to take a breath in and then breathe out. This time we're going to tilt our pelvis so our spine is imprinted. We're going to bring up one knee into tabletop and then the other knee into tabletop. From here, we're going to bring our knees towards our chest. We're going to lift them up. We're going to put our hands in the small of our back and we're going to take our legs up long. From here, we're going to place scissors. So we're going to take one leg forward and one leg back and then switch. And then switch. We're really drawing through those legs, keeping the leg straight behind the knee, really reaching to the ceiling. As you come past center, really reach through and come back. Last time, meet in the middle. We're going to bend our right knee and we're going to go into bicycle. And we're going to really reach, really feel like every time you're taking that toe towards the ceiling, you're reaching. For 4, 3, for 2, for 1. We're going to lengthen both legs. You're going to take your legs back behind you. You're going to take your arms down. You're going to open your legs out, flex through those feet, and really curl yourself down, one vertebrae at a time. Curl, curl. Take your legs all the way down. Looking up at the sky, we're going to bring one heel drag glute. We're going to bring the other heel drag glute. We're going to again, we're going to tilt our pelvis and we're going to lift ourselves up. Draw yourself up, 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 up. Remember, in this position, you want to have a neutral spine and you want to look down at your chest. And then you're going to really melt back down. Really feel like you're controlling that spine, one vertebrae at a time. And again, we're going to come back up, curl through that spine, all the way up. And then we're going to come all the way back down. Then from here, we're going to bring one leg back into tabletop. We're going to tilt our pelvis so our spine is imprinted. We're going to lift up the other leg. Take our hands behind our knees, lift up our head, neck and shoulders, and then curl yourself up using those abs. You're going to place those feet down. You're going to take one leg out. You're going to take the other leg out. You're going to sit up really tall again. You're going to extend those arms out. You want to think about your middle finger really reaching for each side of the wall. Really try and sit up on those sit bones. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to rotate to the right. Really rotate. Take a breath. If you need to, stop and then rotate again. See how far you can go. Remember, keep pulling yourself up. And then we're going to rotate all the way back around. We're going to go again. We're going to lift up and we're going to go the same way. We're going to rotate again. All the way around. Really try to get the whole spine turning. Then we're going to come back in. And then last time we're going to go the other way. We're going to take a breath in, pull yourself out of your waist and draw yourself around. We're going to bring ourselves all the way around, look straight ahead. Take a breath in and really draw yourself back. Really feel it's the waist doing that, not the arms or the shoulders. Last time, we're going to lift up out of our waist, sit tall. We're going to rotate all the way around. We're going to come all the way around. And we're going to reach. Take a breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to rotate back. We're going to bring our arms down. We're going to bring our legs together. We're going to bring ourselves around. We're going to turn ourselves around. We're going to bring ourselves to cross-legged. We're going to sit tall. Really think about sitting up on that sit bone. Use your hands to really sit yourself up tall. Take a moment. We're going to take a breath in. And then we're going to take a breath out. Really draw those shoulders down. We're going to go for one more. We're going to take a breath in. And then we're going to take a breath out. And that's our first go at some of the series from the Classical Pilates. We'll come back again in a few weeks and we will do the whole series again, but we will add another 10 on through that. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.